Hey, bitches. Welcome back to another episode of Bitches Better. I'm your host, Raven, and I'm back. And more importantly, Kaya's back over here. Okay. So that means we are back to covering the Valley. We were a handful of episodes behind, so we're getting all caught up this week. We talked about episode 15 over on Bravo, We're Black, so make sure you check that out before you listen to this one because we're going in order. And we're going to talk about episode 16 in a minute. But first, we got to do our bitches of the week. Kaya, would you like to kick us off?
Please, okay. My bad bitch is going to David Johnson, who is
Mhm.
the new Black Panther. Technically, Black Panther's son. Want to make that very clear. Like
Mhm.
T'Challa Jr. that we met at the end of Black Panther 2. Shuri is our Black Panther right now, probably going to be our Black Panther going into Doomsday, and we're going to get the mantle taking over into 2028. This is going to be our new Black Panther. That is my bad bitch. I know the actor from what is that show? Damn.
Industry?
Industry. Oh my God. I was just here. So I'm like, head. Like, if
Maybe.
not on Insecure, I would remember. He was on Industry. I love Industry. I covered it week to week with Jay.
Mhm.
That is my show. Okay. That and Succession. You know, I love an HBO show. I'm HBO like our cousin Kendrick.
Yes.
Now the Raggedy Bitches.
Oh,
It's in the same vein. It's all the African diaspora, Black diaspora wars about who should be in this role. This is a fictional country with
just
fictional
remember that.
characters.
Yeah.
Wakanda. Shuri is a
It's
British
not real.
actor. Chadwick was everything.
Mhm.
And Ryan Coogler handpicked Chadwick. Not only did he handpick Chadwick, who once in a generation, he handpicked Michael B. Jordan. He handpicked so many people for all of his movies, whatever he's producing. This man, Ryan Coogler, has a vision. Okay.
Right. How do we not
He
know this by now?
exactly. And it's like it's between obviously I understand a lot of people want it Damson, Idris, like but
Sorry, you're probably gonna say it.
it was never gonna happen
Mhm.
because he's friends with Michael B. Jordan and
Besties.
Lori Harvey did a number. My
Really broke his heart. Oh my God. Well,
add her to the bad bitches just for no reason.
oh, she's a forever bad bitch. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about her. I don't care.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank in the period. Um, but yeah, this guy not only like he's a young, amazing actor. He's been in The Long Walk, which everyone was praising. That is insane. I trust Ryan Coogler. I trust this thing, and this is just a win for Black people and a win for Marvel in general. Like, what an honor is
Right.
it for Marvel to have this young yet up and coming yet also established amazing actor on the rise. Ryan Coogler for picking him, and it's just been it's bittersweet though because I just wish Chadwick was here because look at what you've done. Like every time I think about that, it makes me want to cry. But
Yeah.
we are obviously not recasting the character. This is moving on with the story, and this is a Black man who is winning point blank.
So just be excited.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's not coming out until 2028. Y'all are fighting about the new Black Panther. Meanwhile, I'm like 2028. I'm not even gonna be here.
I can't. Okay, please don't.
December 2020. I think it's well, no, it's not after my birthday. It's right before my birthday. December 2028. This is crazy.
It is crazy. Everybody calm down and just be excited. It's going to be good, and we know this. Like you said, Ryan Coogler knows what he's doing, okay? He's brilliant. And we should know this by now. Shut up.
I love when you say shut up. It's
Don't
so
piss me
fun.
off. I couldn't believe how angry people were and what they were fighting over. They couldn't find an African American after da, da, da. Like, guys, are you serious right now? Oh, I have an idea. Why don't you make your own movie and then we'll see how it matches up with this one. Everybody make your own and then we'll judge whose is the best.
The
That's
best
how
one.
we'll settle this.
Go cast Island Boy from Bad Boys. Not even an American actor, Jamaican.
You're still doing it. These, these are the seizures they're talking about. You don't think about the African American
Yeah,
men.
my bad, Jonathan, because Jonathan can be anyone's ass. That's my Black Panther.
Well, I'm going to have to agree because not only back to that chair scene, but also with who was that guy with the red, were they dreads or braids? I said dreads. Maybe that's what they were.
They were.
He ripped them from that man's head
And
and then
wore
put them, yes. And then he said, these aren't even mine. He shook them out from under his hat. I
epic.
can see Jonathan from Bad Boys. That settles it. I'll get on the phone with Coogler in a minute.
Get on the
We're
phone,
done with this.
make it happen. Okay. And then send David Johnson to Alcatraz.
Yes, and everyone will be happy. Yes.
All the British actors, actually.
I don't want to hear a word after this switch happens from
Damson and
anyone.
Idris and David Johnson, they're all in Alcatraz.
Yep.
Can't be Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
That's
Um,
yours. I'm so excited
is
because I
that
have
it?
no idea what pissed you off today.
Well, let's talk about who made me happy.
Okay. Yes, bad bitch.
Bad bitch, I actually have like several. So
Yes.
everybody hold on. First bad bitch is going to Portia Williams because
The text.
the text when Shamia invited her, and I haven't talked about Atlanta in a, I'll get to it probably next week, okay? Which finale, question mark? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was so off put
Me
because
too.
I was like,
Oh,
we're talking, and then George comes dressed as the Riddler.
George, please.
That shit was so funny.
Plenty of things were, okay? So, number one,
Yes.
because, oh, I just thought of another one. Number one, Portia, for the text that she sent in response to Shamia inviting her to the party and to get a mold of her ass. She said, girl, I'm not coming. Girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You are sick as fuck. Please move along. Enjoy.
Simple.
And I've been trying to figure out why is this so hilarious?
Because you're also reading it in Portia's voice.
Oh God. Because I don't think I would have responded,
At
but
all.
Portia was like, oh, you think you're just gonna invite me to your stank ass party like everything's fine? Hey, Portia, come to my party. No, bitch, I'm not coming to that shit. You are sick. You are a sick bitch, and you need to know that. And I'm not coming. Move along, but do enjoy. I do hope you have a good time at your party.
Joy, though, at least.
Yeah, it's a party after all.
That was so unnecessarily funny that I've been it's Tuesday and I'm still thinking about it. I had to
I know.
put space on the timeline for it.
And I'm happy you did.
Like
I'm happy you did.
after Dorinda's Tyler Perry quote text, that goes down in Housewives history.
Yes. And we've seen a lot of text messages from these housewives, okay?
We almost
But
communicate exclusively in text and FaceTime calls,
it's true.
particularly Beverly Hills.
Don't, my eyes twitching
Yeah,
at
exactly.
the mention.
The next to that bitch.
So that. The next one is you, Kaya, because everybody, okay, if you're watching either on Patreon or YouTube, Kaya's got a red cat suit on, bitch. Look at the material. Okay. So earlier, you didn't get to see this, unfortunately. She stood up because she had to go get her charger. And I saw everything. I saw her ass. I saw well, I didn't see her waist, but she looks the fuck good. Listen, she looks the fuck good. And I said, where have I seen this before? Oh, back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. When Shamia went to meet with that lawyer dressed completely inappropriately. I don't know why she was
What?
wearing that at that particular
But okay, it's one
meeting.
thing to wear it, but then it's another to take the coat off.
Okay, because she walked into the office with the coat on, she sat down, was having a conversation with the man, and then she decided, now's my time. Stood up, took the coat off, stood there, let it linger for a minute. So see, look at this.
Girl.
Look at me, turned around so he could also see her ass. Put the coat down, sat down, and as you mentioned, she even had the chain around it just to accentuate everything. So like,
What was that?
I don't know.
That's something that I literally looked at and was like, why would she do? Because you could sit down and you can take a coat off,
You
but
didn't have to get up to do that. You just do like this.
exactly, so simple. And then if it was a cat suit, like
It was a cat suit and it was brown and she looked great. Okay, that's what I'm getting at, but it just was crazy. It was
it,
crazy.
like you brought up, it reminded me of when she wanted to have that very serious conversation
Ah,
vacation
in Dallas. Yes.
in Dallas, and he was just, I can't take you seriously when you're looking like that. Whatever you say, sweetheart, let's fuck.
Your entire ass is out and it's enormous. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what we're all looking at. Like, what are we talking about here, Shamia? Put on a cover up.
And then come,
You want me to be serious? You first.
it's insane.
Girl.
Her body, that is literally what I imagine if Mrs. Elastigirl, if she's
Yes,
real, that's how she looks.
exactly. Except hers is red. See,
With
it's
the eye
you.
on it.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then I have another one.
Hell yeah.
Samantha Bush. Y'all, yesterday.
Tell them, please.
Me and Kaya went on Sam's podcast, the Chronically Online podcast. She asked us, she was like, oh, you guys want to come on? Whatever. We were like, sure. Had no idea what we were going to be talking about, but it doesn't matter, right? The next morning, she's like, I sent y'all a document.
It was so
What we're talking about. We're going to be holding court today, and you get to decide whether you want to be the judge, the prosecutor, or defending the defense, and had these different cases for us to do. And we had a time. Okay. Let me give you an example of one of the cases. I don't want to give it all away. This is a little teaser. Oh, okay. We
do
had,
the last one.
huh?
Do the last one.
The last one. Did Melissa Gorga sneak on to the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast behind Teresa's back? Is she guilty of that? And so, as you can imagine, I think I was the judge in that one.
The judge.
You were the prosecutor. Sam was the defense. And so we went through 5 different cases like this. And we were all, switching around our different
All Bravo,
positions,
by the way.
all Bravo. And we were taking it very seriously.
To this day,
Okay.
I literally put my glasses on when I was judge, and when
Yep.
you were judge, I took my glasses off, couldn't see shit for the whole episode, but I was in theme because I'm like,
Only the judge could wear glasses.
yes, the respect in the courtroom.
Yes.
We had
And
to
you guys,
approach the bench and everything.
yep. I had to, some people were about to be held in contempt. Things were
Yeah.
getting a little rowdy. So yeah, that was such a fun time. Sam, that was such a good idea. I don't know her mind.
Yeah.
So check that out. I think I'm gonna link that. Yeah, I'm gonna link that because you can't miss that one.
It's
Okay.
so good.
Yeah. And on to my raggedy bitch. I don't know who is still like following West and Amanda around. See, I don't even like want to be talking about it because I've like fully like committed to just being like, I don't fucking care anymore. Like I'm ignoring them. If it's something juicy, sure. But like just ignore them. Wes is loving this shit. He loves the attention, and that makes me sick. It
Yeah.
makes me sick. So just act like they don't exist. Okay? Can we all please agree? I know no one listening is doing that shit, but just like spread the word or something. Cause I'm getting ready to put people in Alcatraz over this shit. Seriously. Cause I don't want to see it. I'm sick of it.
And you
It
don't want to
pisses
do
me
that
off.
because you can't. Unfortunately, with Alcatraz, once you're in there, you don't get out.
You're not getting out. This is hell.
And guess what? Guess who else is in there? Wes and Amanda. So do you want to be with them?
Cause you're acting like it. It's weird.
So much. Stop reporting on everything that he posts. Stop reporting on everything that he reposts. Stop reporting on the language that he uses. I want you to do this because not because it just pisses us off and that we don't want to know it. Yes. But also, the more that you talk about them, the more of a window that you give them to get back in the public eye, get back
Hmm.
to the show, and get back to doing brand deals. And I understand that it was interesting. Like, I will give a pass because of the Jesse thing, because he posted Jesse Solomon. Jesse was like, this is an old picture, and he deleted the comment. So I understand why people are talking about that because it's very clear that he's desperate at this point. But
Mm.
please, when they post something, when they're somewhere, when they're together, don't report on it because it's giving them an opportunity to get back in the public eye. And it's just like, Summer House is filming. We don't give a fuck. We're moving on.
And that's why they're doing it right now. We already talked about that pattern that one of them does some shit, whether it's Sierra or whoever, and they're like, oh, we got to do something. And West is like, perfect. I got a wedding coming up.
Correct.
I know exactly what to do. Stop
Correct.
taking pictures of those people. Just
Stop
ignore
following
them.
them. The best thing to do is not negative attention. Like it's literally no attention. Stop
Yep.
talking about it.
Hmm. Perfect. Okay. A bit of news, and I do mean a bit. It's just this one thing.
Well, I'm open to everything.
Apparently, Sweet Tea and Dr. Gregory Lunsford, Mr. Comic Sans himself, from Married to Medicine, everyone, they've unfollowed each other on Instagram, and this has sparked divorce rumors. And so I personally am going to take that and run. Do I usually with the unfollowing? No. But this feels like something because they've been having issues. And I don't even remember what her and Greg were fighting about, but she said she literally was like, maybe Quad was right."
I
Remember that?
I missed that part.
It was on, it was on one of those lives or something. You know how she loves
He's
that woman.
always on live.
Yes. And I cannot remember what it was, but she was like, maybe she was right, or maybe she had a point, something along those lines.
I
And
uh,
things have not been great with them. So I fully believe it. I hope it's true. Not that I wish divorce on people, but like, you got to get away from him. He's dangerous.
exactly. This is not surprising at all. I think we've
No.
seen this coming immediately, and people want to keep talking about like it's because she's not having a kid, or it's because she's having a kid, or he wants a kid. This is beyond that. This is literally Gregory Lunsford being a terrible person. And
Horrible.
so, why would you want to put your body through so much to even get pregnant from a man like Gregory Lunsford? Please.
because it's going to be a bad time. Like, pregnancy is so crazy. Like, you hopefully have, like a totally uneventful, healthy, like nothing crazy happening pregnancy. But so many things can happen. And even if it is one of those, like you still are tired and you probably aren't feeling great. And like, you know what I mean? And so you need your partner to be like supportive and just there for you, doing whatever you need during that time. And he is not that.
He's
He's not.
constantly beefing with her.
Over stupid shit.
He's stuck in the wrong era. He
Yeah.
wants to be a bad bitch so bad. He wants to go
Oh,
and dance and put one hand on the DJ booth and on your waist. Like,
100%. He would be up on the bar,
up
on the
on the
table in the
bar,
section.
rhinestones on deck. Like,
I'm so sorry. I just thought about two people came to mind.
rhinestones on deck.
Ryan from Real Housewives of Orange County, Jen's soon to be husband, hopefully not. And also that guy from Love Island, the Casa guy that was with Melanie.
Yes.
Him.
Yes. Yes.
Woof.
Okay. Woof.
Mm-mm-mm.
But he just always is beefing with her. I am shook. Well, not shook. I am proud that like she's saying the quiet part out loud and that she's not scared to be like, hey, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Point blank.
And that's okay. You know?
Sometimes you just have to be realistic. And if she feels comfortable sharing that with people, I personally wouldn't because of my ego. But she did. So there's that.
Oh, well,
Wow. A little married to medicine
Letitia,
and a
yeah,
little Atlanta news, like a little bit of tea. I love that.
a little bit. Okay. Now let's get into the valley. Episode 16 of whatever season this is. Three,
Three.
four, I don't know. Okay, three. Oh, by the way, because we're going to talk about Jasmine trying on wedding dresses. Speaking of dresses, we also, when we talked about episode 15 over on Bravo, We're Black, we went through those reunion looks. Okay.
Yes. And we've
Because
rated.
those were dropped. We rated them and they were something.
And there are so many people in the cast that I was getting tired midway through.
We got to the end. She was like, oh, thank God. I just kept going.
Zach and Benji, best dress.
Hands down. No competition, really. But anyway, yeah, so make sure you tune into that. That will be linked too. Okay, so Jasmine goes to try on dresses. She's got her mom and her friend with a cute baby, Brittany and Zach. And I mean, it was a dress try on situation, which doesn't like do much for me. But once she found the dress and, she like started crying and then her mom was crying and talking about like how happy she is for Jasmine because she's seen her like go through it with these guys. And she, at a certain point, was like praying for, oh, please send the right man. And then she was like, no, don't, because she will be miserable. So I just had to change my prayer, send her the person that will make her the happiest. And we got her, and now she's so happy. And I was like, that is so sweet. Like, everyone, I wish every person could have that story and like a same-sex marriage. You know what I mean? Because so many don't. And like, it just should be that simple. Like, it's just not a big deal. You should want your kid to be happy and be with whoever makes them happy. And so it just was beautiful to see. At least she has that. That's her situation.
And exactly. I like co-sign all of that. And especially as a Black woman,
Mm-hmm.
which adds a whole nother layer to it.
Yeah.
And an interracial relationship, by the way. And
Yeah. So it's a lot going on.
oh yeah, like gay interracial relationship
Yeah.
that has escalated to marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her mom is so beautiful. I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
who gets it from? Friend, beautiful, baby, beautiful. I would say that it got to me because we don't have a lot of good moments on the valley. That's
We
why
sure don't.
this is like a big deal because I never feel fuzzy while watching the valley.
Hmm.
So that added another element to it too. I'm in complete agreement. Because it's a
Yeah.
show where I'm like, oh my God, I feel good watching this.
What is this feeling?
Yeah, like I'm usually feeling good because they're being horrible to one another. This
It's
was
funny.
literally, just how beautiful she felt. And she's like, wait, I really look good. Like, wow,
Yeah.
having her that realization. And then on top of that, her mom is shopping with her. So it's
Yeah.
not just a lying acceptance, it's a real acceptance of it.
Hmm. Yeah. It was really nice. And thinking, I mean, oh, excuse me, we've seen photos from the wedding and they both looked so beautiful. And it's nice. Like you said, a rare, nice, heartwarming moment on the valley.
Yeah.
We won't get another one of those
Who knows?
exactly.
Who knows?
Exactly. Um, Speaking of which, let's talk about Danny.
Oh,
We're- Yeah, I know. Sharp turn. Danny, okay, so first of all, he's like has a little conversation with Nia about Mexico, and they both are still just like blaming everyone else, pointing the finger about how his birthday dinner went in Mexico. And he's like, I cannot believe it. And it was my birthday. Like, shut up about the birthday. No one cares. That's why it went that way.
literally.
Okay? No one cares. Shut up. So Nia is going out of town because she's going to judge one of the pageants. And
Miss USA specifically.
okay, I didn't want to get it wrong because you see how Kenya acted after,
I was just
I
about
don't want
to say Portia.
to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say it. I don't know which one it is. So she's judging Miss USA, so she's going to be gone. And I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that this is not on purpose. And I don't blame her one bit because his vasectomy is coming up, so she's not going to be there. And she's like, oh, darn, Daniel, I got to go to work. What do you want me to do? You know, like the timing, that's just like you couldn't put it at a different time. It's it doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't have to be done on this day, I don't think,
It's
Danny.
also
But
not a major surgery. No, I'm not trying
also that,
to minimize it
mm,
because
I kind of am.
it's like literally an exam for us. Like go
It took it exactly. Go get a pap smear, honey, and then talk to me.
but it's something that literally Zach drove him to it, drove him from it.
7 minutes in and out. They put the time up on the screen. Okay.
And
He's,
sung jazz through it.
oh
He
my
was
God,
I'm
he's
sorry,
so
so
obnoxious.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
The fucking with both the nurse and the doctor. Sorry, I don't care about the sex of the person.
No, it doesn't matter.
Weird. Like you make everyone uncomfortable. You are just one of
You
those
see?
guys.
It's a pattern. And you weren't even drinking. Like, you just suck. Like, oh, you're going to shave me? What is wrong with you?
He just
And I'd say, you know what? No, I'm not.
I'm
I'm
actually
actually not. I'm not going to do this. I feel uncomfortable. The doctor's like, oh, he's
maybe if you
singing his
hear
own
from me.
jazz. Oh, I am going to chop it off
Yeah.
just for that.
Now what? Whoops.
What do you, oops, he moved. He's like, I can feel that. I'm like, good,
You want to know
good.
why? Because you're a terrible person. The anesthetic was like, no, I'm not going to work on this person.
Oh, there is a 1% chance that you signed the paper,
Yeah.
Sorry. He's just ugh. So he's literally acting like he's getting a C-section because he's like, "Oh, with Nia gone, I mean, if she was here, I would have this space to recover, and now that's gone." Like, shut the fuck up. You are fine. You're fine.
And also, someone else is watching the kids. Stop.
It's never you. So what are you doing? You can lay down and do everything that you were going to do.
Literally.
You just need somebody to boss around. Bring me this, bring me that. Eh,
I was so
I
happy,
hate him.
like, hearing when he was uncomfortable. Sorry. Petty.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like it, do you?
Hmm.
Interesting.
Sad.
So he, again, making this such a big deal that I just like don't get. He had that boys' dinner to like say goodbye to his balls or whatever the fuck. And Schwartz, Jesse, and Luke come over and they are talking about stuff again, the Mexico and Danny making people uncomfortable, Janet. And Jesse brings up that Janet, like she opened up about like her sexual assault and like what she had been through in the past. And the way that they talked about it was so gross. Not shocking,
Yeah.
but
But it's still hard to see.
hard to see, hard to hear. Of course, Danny and Luke are dismissive of it. They're like, the timing is weird. The timing is weird. And later on, even Kristen was saying that. I'm like,
She
you
really
and
pissed me off.
yeah. Like, are you serious?
And all this over. Like, I go, go ahead.
I mean, go ahead. I don't care if we go in order. Like,
It's just all of this over Danny, and I understand that you hate Janet, but Kristen, your whole thing is that you are such an empath now.
Kristen, please.
You're such
Please.
an empath that it hurts you.
Hmm.
So remove the person that we're talking about and just talk about the situation. Point blank, you found out that she went through something traumatic. Now what? How are you going to respond? How does the empath in you respond? Not the person who hates Janet at every turn and wants to
Good point.
protect Danny and Nia for some reason that you look up to. The person who is an empath, how is that person responding? And you say it's just weird that she's now bringing this up. Have you learned nothing? You literally lost an entire fucking show because of your racism. And now we're on a
Hmm.
show where it's mainly white people. There's one black girl that she already had to sit you down and say, hey, I feel like you minimize this
Yeah.
and you're still in that situation and you're still so blinded by your rage against Janet that this is what you do?
This is
I
what you do?
really, I don't have any expectations for Kristen at all, but
Oh,
I
she is
think
terrible.
put her back so much more for me.
Right back to that same spot, honestly. That is so disgusting. Oh, the timing is weird. It's just convenient. And Danny didn't know about it, though. Why would she have shared that with him? Also, he doesn't need to know that. No one needs to know anything like that about other people to not behave inappropriately the way that he does. That's stupid.
Don't work on your timeline either.
No. Like, I can't. That shit blew my mind. And it shouldn't because I know there's women that think like this, but I
It
don't
was
know.
important for us to see that though.
Yeah. I'll be interested in hearing her explain herself at the reunion in that ugly dress when this comes up.
You did not like that dress, by the way.
I didn't, but it wasn't the worst. But anyway,
Know who that was?
the theme of this season is Schwartz shocking me because he has the most sense. It's like the two people, him and Lala, that I didn't want to come, are like making the most sense. And it's very confusing for me personally.
I don't like it.
I don't like it one bit.
Particularly. Like
Yeah,
Lala, whatever. But you're making me agree with Schwartz?
that's crazy. And the only thing is with this, because when the boys were like being dismissive of Janet's situation, he doesn't like it and he like just tries to like change the subject in the moment. But in his confessional, he's like, you know, that's fucked up. Like they're being really dismissive. Now's like a great time to just shut up and listen. And I'm like, why didn't you say that to them? They need to hear it. That's how these things need to go. Like you have to say it to them in the moment. Correct it right then. Call it out. Later doesn't do anything.
Correct.
It's so frustrating. But I know he like doesn't like confrontation or whatever, but these guys are out of control. They're sick.
You have to nip it literally right in the bud.
Yeah.
But you know what? Jesse does have a moment later on where he's so I do as much as hard as I am on Jesse, I would never like this man. I'm sorry.
Uh-uh.
I will, give him that he was like, oh, I never heard it like this before.
Mm-hmm. And I hate that it has to be brought to people, to men like that,
Particularly.
and especially when it's like, oh, you have a daughter, you have a mom. What if it's that shit pisses me off
Why
so
do you
bad.
want to relate it to someone else? Why can't you just understand?
It's like so dehumanizing. I don't know why they're like that, but
Odd.
odd. And I see it all the time on the stupid internet, and it makes me mad every fucking time. Anyway, okay, let's talk about Lala.
Lol, lol.
Oh dear. She's got a lot going on. So first of all, her brother has dreads. Am I?
I was gonna be like, are we addressing it or
You know we are. And this isn't news to me. I've known this. I feel like I've talked my shit about it. But if you're gonna put him in my face again, you better hope you
you're
never
not
are
wrong?
near me with some clippers. They're dreads. Those are not for you. Your hair does not naturally do that. Okay?
And
You have to put in so much work and product and other bullshit. And it looks bad. Hello? That's also number one. It looks bad. It looks stupid. You look like an idiot. Cut it off.
he looks like Anthony Anderson in Scary. He looks like
I did not.
I'll send you a picture for reference, but it just looked terrible. It looks like a wig.
Yeah. I wish it was.
And
I
I'm
wish it
like,
was.
I'm trying to take what he's saying seriously.
Can't
And
do
I
it.
really sympathize like what they're going through with the dog.
Of
But please
course.
get this man off my screen and out of my face and out of my life.
I don't want that. It's like you've taken it a step too far now. Just because Lala is making sense and she used the black scent in a way that we were like, okay, this one time, like
We gave him
you
a black scent pass, and the producers were like, "Sure, brother,
you give him an inch,
take a mile."
get out, get out of my cabaret.
You know, on that, maybe he understood.
No.
Even Chet Hanks would never.
Uh, if Chet Hanks isn't doing it, listen, let him. This is
That's a
gonna sound crazy. Let him be your guide.
that's a good comparison though. If
It is.
Hanks isn't even doing it, and he's a Rasta man.
He is.
He's Jamaican fully. Like they've accepted him.
Yeah.
Don't
So
let that be your litmus test.
exactly. Lala's brother, don't piss me off. What is his name?
I don't
I
want to
don't know
know.
what his name is.
I don't want to commit it to memory. I don't want to
Good
suffer.
point. Good point. Okay. So the dog, Lily, is like old and sick and she's going through it. So Lala's going through it because she has to, she's going to put the dog down, but she's trying
Yes.
to decide. Is very sad because she talks about how she's had the dog forever and Lily has been through all these different things with her and basically saved her life.
Literally.
So that's really sad. I don't. know how to move on from
Yeah, no,
to the next thing.
Kristen comes over and she's like, I've been through this with Luke literally recently. And
Yeah.
that's sad too.
Yes.
But then we get into the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lala's like, Kristen, what the fuck is going on with Danny and Nia? I know I've asked you before, but now it's just the two of us, just between us girls. What is going on? What is this? He's terrible. He sucks. The way that he treats us, the way that he treats his wife, it's totally inappropriate. Like, it's wild. How are you okay with that? Kristen's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen him do any of that. Lala was like, I know you fucking lying.
You were
What? You've been there all the time. And Kristen's like, I don't know. I haven't seen it. And Lala's like, I was trying to. And then Nia's always popping up. Anytime I try to talk to Danny about anything, there she is. She blocked me like a lineman in a prairie dress.
and
And she
that is
did.
what I was waiting for. And it hit. And it was so funny. And
It
I
was because it's true.
scream. It
They
was
showed her standing in
like,
her prairie dress like this. Talk to me. Don't talk to him. Talk to me. Don't talk to him.
she's like, because you're afraid of what he's gonna say.
Right. And Danny's back there like, yeah. Yeah.
She was fully getting jumped and handled both of them with ease.
She did. She was like, y'all have got to be kidding me.
Nia looked a fool. And I'm
She
like, I'm
looks so
so
stupid.
tired.
Because again, like Nia, turn around and fight your husband. You're not mad at me. You're mad at him. You're confused. I'm trying to help you, bitch.
And that's the problem.
That's what I get.
You cannot save them when they don't want to be saved.
You can't. It's in a song. Also, no good deed goes unpunished. Stop trying to save Nia. She loves it over there.
Like a
That's
lineman
what
in a
she's
prairie
saying.
dress will go down in the Valley history. And Lala isms like everything
Hmm.
between you trying to square up with me? Why are you trying to square up with me?
Lala,
Are you trying to get popped or are you trying to get along? Like they're just
I
so
hate that she has so many.
quotable lines that I'm like,
Yes,
oh what? I
credit where
don't like
credit's
what you
due.
did. I don't like how you acted towards Ariana. You're weird. But
No,
on this show, you've earned your spot and more.
on this show, you've earned your spot. I like what you're doing.
Continue.
Great work. Keep up the good work. You've actually, her and Danny are my favorite feud
Ooh,
on this show, and I did
love.
not see that coming.
I love that.
Because she will not get her foot off his neck. She's like, oh, everything may seem like it's fine right now, but it's not.
She doesn't
And
know.
if I get you alone over there, I'm confronting you. We're going to talk about this until your wife comes over here. Then I'm going to have to talk to both of you. But whatever. You going to hear me.
Don't let me find you.
Don't. And that's why he.
He hates her.
Ugh,
It's so funny. He has
he
secret
does.
rage when he talks to her, by the way.
Hell yeah. He hates her more than Michelle now because he was really pissed off.
That
Never forget.
Michelle's like, hey, I'm friends with everyone, so I'm just literally trying to help here. And he's like, the fuck are you talking to me?
Go to hell.
You made me so uncomfortable. You were able to shake your ass. I wish it was me.
So you get to shake your ass, but when I do it,
It's a
it's a
problem. I
problem.
make you uncomfortable. Get the fuck out
Yes.
of my face. Raven just spit and it was the funniest thing ever. That's why you have to watch some YouTube videos.
Or ad free on Patreon.
That's no Patreon, period.
And
Dude,
Danny is a character. Like, who is this man?
he's written out of a book, out of a TV show, out of a
Oh
real
my
life murder mystery documentary.
He's spooky. Oh
It's
my God. So, also, Lala has her she's celebrating 7 years of sobriety, which is hats off to her. Congratulations. I did not realize it's been that long.
Couldn't do it
I said
either.
7 years. Holy shit.
Couldn't do it.
And and this is something that shout out to Tane of Tane Talks podcast.
Yes.
She often brings up, which I think is good. We should talk about it more. Giving props to these people who are sober on these TV shows that have to be in these situations. Yeah, around all these fools that are drinking not even like a normal adult would, a glass of wine at dinner, a beer, like a little something. Like they are drinking their asses off.
Yeah.
So it's got to be hard enough to just be sober without all that around you all the time. But then to have that too, like that is crazy. So like shout out to her, shout out to Carl, anyone else who's sober that I can't think of right now.
And the fact that they almost made her relapse in that last episode, she's like, I gotta go call my sponsor
Now
immediately.
because this is ridiculous. Now I
And
gotta make
over
amends
there,
and
like,
shit. Like
I'm about to
you,
drink.
hmm
Fuck.
Danny,
Look,
you think you are drinking? Okay. You better be lucky. You better be thanking your lucky stars that Lala is sober.
and
It's like you just got touched by an angel, girl. Cause she would have laid you out. Probably. She did ask Kristen. She shoved that girl like it was nothing. He does. He actually does want to get popped.
That's what he needs. I'm sorry. You have to stop hitting men in the head with pots and pans. And that's exactly what we need to start doing again. There's nothing like a good steel seasoned pan to
Like a
just
cast iron.
cast iron skillet.
Ooh.
Or you cook some
Oh,
bread in.
yes. Actually, what you need to do,
The air
do y'all
fryer.
eat grits in California? Do they have grits out there? I was gonna say grit ball like Medea said.
They might have polenta.
I don't know what that is. But if I'm assuming it's something like
Like
grits.
grits.
Okay, so get that on the stove. Get that going. Toss it on him. And then you could just hit him with the pot. And
Yep,
it's gonna stick to him. It's hot. It's
absolutely.
not like boiling water. I learned this from Medea. Have I done it? No. But I got it up here. Okay.
Always in the back of my mind.
Yes. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
It was important.
Grit ball.
Yeah. So simple. And I'm like, wow, that's why I always keep a pack of grits. You never know. A tasty snack. Or
I couldn't even respond. That's why I keep a pack of grits on me. She keeps that thing on her.
got that Quaker instant quick grits in my purse. Some people have hot sauce. Not I. So
How southern. You just upped. You just took it to another
things
level.
are already spicy enough. I have a very like I don't have the southern tongue that can handle spice. Grits.
Mm-hmm.
That man with that Hamilton head, he did his thing. Quaker, if that's his name. I don't know.
I did not know what you were talking about. I was like, here goes Kaya bringing up Hamilton again. How did she?
The guy on the Quaker box. I'm gonna call him.
He's a Quaker, I guess. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay. Back to the dinner. This dinner, we get into Janet and Kristen, their feud, really. And Kristen, they're like, hey, what the fuck is your problem with Janet? Like, for real, what's the issue? And Janet was like, yeah, because I don't know. And Kristen was like, I will never forgive you because I don't trust you and you hurt people and you want to be mean to people. And I was like, okay, girl. So they're like, what? And she's like, I've seen how you've treated other people and I don't like it. And Lala was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I've said that to you about Danny. It's the same situation. And you said that wasn't your experience with him, so you're fine. So, like we said, so Janet hasn't done anything to you.
particularly,
So, huh? And Kristen's like, whatever.
which is
Because she's stuck. That's like, Law made a perfect point there. So, what's really your problem? Just say it. Who cares?
I loved that
She was stuck. She had nothing to say.
because she got caught, and she gets caught a lot being hypocritical in this situation. Because
Hmm.
everything that you're saying that applies to Janet also applies to the way that Danny has treated Janet. But also now, okay, you can say that you don't care because it's happening to Janet, but now he has a problem with Michelle. He has a problem with Lala. He has a problem with a lot of the women in the group, frankly.
Hmm.
But you
Hmm.
can't see that?
She hadn't seen any of it. Girl.
Get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
It just gets to a point.
And it's gotten there. And I'm tired. I'm tired. And I think Lala even gave her like a lot of grace whenever, sorry, going back to her house, when she was like, you have a lot going on. Your relationship is falling apart with Luke. And he don't want to marry you no more. Because when Kristen brought it up to him, she was like,
Yeah.
it's not funny. She was like, why the fuck did you ask me to marry you? Like, you asked me. And he's like, well, Kristen, things were different then. Hello? Like,
Baby.
what are you talking about?
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, well, like, I don't like how things are right now. So, it's just like, mm. And Kristen, that's good. I mean, it's not good. I'm sure like you're really upset about it or whatever, but like, you don't need to just be going and getting married just because. All
Right.
right? It's
Address
not going to get better.
that you have first.
Exactly.
And then decide if you can move on. Because what's the point of doing all this pomp and circumstance and getting married if you guys are only going to break up?
Exactly. And then that's going to be a thing. Like, just don't do it. Stay how you are or break up. Actually, I don't know. I'm not the
What
boss of
do you
you, but
think that they should do at this point?
um,
I don't think it's bad enough to break up.
no, it's not bad enough to break up, but they definitely need to get a different therapist. And they just need to, it just needs some time. They've got to get adjusted. Kristen, so she needs her therapist. They need their therapist together. He needs his own too. Um, and it's just some time. It's still the baby's so new. She's going through postpartum depression, obviously. Um, so yeah, like Lala said, you got a lot going on. So like I'll give you a little grace, but I'm like, but Kristen has like been like this. There's like 10 years of footage of her, like, so I don't think this is why. But yes, that's happening too. But yeah, just let the baby get a little older. They have to figure out what they're doing, and I think it'll if they both put the work in, it will be fine. It's just a big change. So it takes a big adjustment and that's not going to happen overnight.
Exactly. I think that I agree. Like, it's fixable right now
Mm,
where it's at. And I think that it's actually smart and emotionally intelligent of Luke to be like, if you were to ask me to marry you tomorrow, I would say no.
hmm
Because it's not going the way that it should go. And also we shouldn't rush this. Like we just had the baby. Let's get used to having the baby. What I don't
And what's the rush?
you'll see is that apparently he wants to have another kid immediately. And I'm like,
I know you fucking lying.
I
You're lying.
promise you.
That's not real.
We're gonna see him say it.
You can't be serious, Luke. You see, oh, yeah, I try
Get
and
it out of the way.
that's not how these things work. That's not how this works. That is a terrible idea for so many different reasons that don't even have nothing to do with their relationship.
That's gonna happen this week. Tomorrow. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry. I had to.
I'm speechless. My mind is like racing.
And I'm like
I'm actually so mad
I'm
at even the suggestion
aware, but then also so unaware.
to get it out of the way. I don't want to hear no man saying no shit like that. Oh, just hurry up and get it out of the way. Oh, you don't have to do it. Her body is not yet healed.
And also
They tell you it's
just
not
talk
safe.
about how literally you would not marry her because of how she's acting after the child.
How you think she's going to be
She
having a baby
a bit
here and
and the,
also pregnant? That's crazy. You think it's going to yeah,
that shit is I can't wait to see what he's gonna like actually say.
me neither. And then I can get
No,
my thoughts together because you cannot be serious.
when we get to,
I'm ready to lock him up just
okay, wait,
hearing
I
that
don't want
right
to tell you
now.
guys just yet. We have to.
Too late.
Oh my
I am
God.
fired up and I'm coming down on him with an iron fist. This has got to be a joke.
Okay, let's just see what he says before we put him in Alcatraz, just for the sake of the baby.
This is for the best, I think.
Okay.
I think the baby's the Kaya's the only one that I'm thinking about right now. Okay. I'm ready to bring her over here with me. Like,
Exactly
until they can get their shit together.
what they need to get away from the baby for a bit, actually.
Just bring that baby to me and y'all go to, oh, I know, Married to Medicine, whenever they do their couples trip, their couples retreat, you need to go to that and you need to participate in every game. Whatever they tell you to do, you need to do it. Settled.
That is so genius. But imagine Kristen and Luke with
I would love to see it.
Jackie
I would love to see
and
it.
Curtis. How
Curtis is going to hate it. A baby out of wedlock? And you talking about having another one? Oh, oh no.
that's not how it's gonna go.
Mm-mm. Danny and Nia would love it.
Oh my God, they would fit right in. Can you
Mm.
imagine?
They'd be besties. Jackie and oh my God.
This is
Oh,
absolutely funny. Like,
this is the only crossover. You know, I famously do not love crossovers, but
you don't.
this one, I might need to see that. Might
That's
need to see that.
actually hilarious.
Mm.
Probably it's Simone, Eugenia Simone, not Eugenia and Toya, Simone and her husband and Jackie and her husband, and then we have Nia and Danny, and we have
Oh,
who
I
else?
want Brittany to go too. I
But
think she would have a nice time, actually.
just there,
Yes.
the quad of it.
Yes. Um, well, I gotta go too.
Okay, you are putting the
I'm sorry.
past a cast trip.
Because I'm just thinking about them interacting with each other at this point. It's not even about the couples trip anymore.
Hilarious. Hilarity ensues. Spoiler.
Yes. Heavenly would be cussing Danny the fuck out, okay? And Lala would be like, hell yeah, let's jump.
You the rat tat tat tat. Oh my God. After Heavenly and Lala.
Let him close the pantry door with her in there.
He is not with Daddy.
And he's gonna be pissed too.
Daddy don't play that.
No, he
And
doesn't.
don't call him Daddy.
Don't you even think about it.
My God. Ugh.
That is so stupid,
Only
but I need it.
like only us can imagine.
Imagination.
Literally,
Okay. Okay. Well, any final thoughts about this episode of The Valley? This feels
I
like a good place to wrap it up.
has is calling Kristen out because it's really aggravating to me. I like that
Yeah.
she's being stern with it. I think I like that she's comparing it. Um, it's really funny to see Zach flip flop on whether he wants to be friends with Janet. And it's really up to Kristen and how she's feeling because every time he talks to Janet, all you see is a grimace. Literally.
She's Kristen is like,
Exactly. And I also
what's he
like
doing
that
over
the
there?
show is getting in the mix, not just in the way of like Jesse, but also talking to Danny about like his uh, whatever the fuck he's going through. It's
Hmm.
really a tag team situation, and we're not shying away from it. So I'm just enjoying it, and I can't wait for you to see the new episode and also the new episodes to air that we both haven't seen yet. So
Ooh.
it's a lot going on, and we have a lot to talk about. And I'm glad that we are catching up properly because me, I was like,
Yeah.
we'll just talk about it all. And then you literally took, thank you so much for taking the work to going back to what we talked about and giving us the proper episodes and proper channels to talk about it.
My pleasure. I just want to make sure we get to it all.
Right.
Because,
Because you know what? I was like, I don't give a fuck. But then I'm like, I have to care about this show. Like,
yeah, there's too many different things we have to
good.
touch
And
on.
I'm having so much fun talking with you about it. And then
Yes.
something happens and we text each other. It's even more fun. And
Yeah.
right now, Big B Dynasty is almost, well, not almost over, but it's well into the season. But I'm on McBee Dynasty and I can't wait to talk about that with you too.
Coming soon. So we've got,
Let me write that down.
I've got my pen. I'm not kidding. You know I'll forget. I don't have to write down McBee Dynasty, but I need to write down the $1 Million Nannies because we have to watch that and talk about it. What else did we say? There was something else.
That was important. Like, I just wanted to catch up on my thoughts on McBee Dynasty on probably your Patreon or your podcast. Well, I don't know what.
Perfect. Yeah, Patreon. McBee. So we'll do that. Um,
Yes.
okay, and then y'all will hmm, the end of the week we'll have two more episodes, one over here, one over on Bravo We're Black about the Valley. And whew, I'm fired up headed into these episodes now with this information that's been brought to me. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, that's a bomb that was dropped last week that we're going to see in the new episode. So it's going to be crazy. So I need you to watch episode
Oh,
17 so we can get to episode 18 and it's going to be crazy.
all right. Y'all do the same. Um, all of our links to our YouTubes, socials, podcast, K's podcast. I guess you're already listening to
I
my
know.
podcast. Yes, it's all in the show notes. Okay. We'll talk to you again soon. Love you. Bye.